Hi beautiful people, welcome back to home-based production with Rosaline. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you all a very simple and easy to follow tutorial on how to produce soft and fluffy donuts at home. And the best part, you don't need any fancy equipment or ingredients. Just the things in your kitchen are enough for you to produce donut that looks as delicious as the one you are seeing. Without wasting most of your time, let's get started. The first thing we are going to do is to make sure we measure all our ingredients accurately. This step is very important because it gives soft and fluffy donuts. And I'm going to display the ingredients and their quantity on the screen so that you can easily follow along. We have added all the dry ingredients and we are going to mix, and the next thing is we are going to continue with the wet ingredients, adding 2 eggs. This one is completely optional. Even if you leave it out, your donut is still going to come out well. This is just to make sure that the donut is rich. And equally, we have added 2 spoons of butter, and then we are going to mix everything together. Next, we are going to add a cup of warm water, the same cup we used in measuring our flour. Now it is time to knead the dough. We are going to knead the dough for about 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes smooth, soft and elastic. You don't need a mixer for this. Your hands can do the job perfectly. And there's something I want to mention here, that even if you don't use butter, you can use normal vegetable oil in the place of butter. And occasionally I add vegetable oil and flour to adjust my batter, because there are times that you buy flour from the market, all-purpose flour, and it becomes there are some that actually become softer than usual. So I always adjust my batter with flour, and then if it is too sticky, like it sticks to my hand very often, I equally adjust with oil. I add a little quantity of vegetable oil and I continue kneading the dough until I have the desired consistency. Now that the dough is well kneaded, I'm going to place it in a bowl and then cover with a plastic, and then with my kitchen cloth, and leave it to double in size or to rise. You can put this in an oven or you wrap it on the blanket. If you want it to rise faster, my kitchen is warm enough, I'm going to just leave it where it is, and I'm going to come back after 45 minutes to 1 hour. 45 minutes later and our dough has doubled in size. Can you see that our dough has doubled in size? Next, I'm going to press it gently to remove the excess air from the donut, and then I'm going to continue kneading just briefly this time around, and then I'm going to shape them the way I want. I didn't use a donut cutter here because I don't have one, and on this channel, remember, we work with what we have, we improvise, we become creative. So let's knead our dough and then we start shaping. For what I'll be using to shape, I'm going to use my bottle and something I got from my mixer. the handle of my mixer came out and I just kept it. Now it is helping me to shape my donut. You can just look around in your kitchen and you probably see something that can shape your donut like mine. Meanwhile, always make sure you oil the surface where you'll be putting your donuts and equally oil the bottle that you are using. In short, everything that you have to use, you have to make sure you oil them. About my cutter, I am equally dipping into vegetable oil to make sure that it doesn't stick to the dough. So we continue shaping and shaping and shaping. If you don't have something like what I'm using to punch a hole into the donut, you can just use your hand. You insert the finger at the center and then you pull it apart, and your donut of course will be shaped. That is that about shaping. After shaping, I'm going to cover the donuts again and let them rest for another 6 to 10 minutes. This second resting is very important as it makes sure that during frying, the donuts should not sink beneath the frying pan and remain under. They need to float on the oil. While they are resting, I'm going to continue shaping the next set of donuts until the other one is ready for frying. The donuts are ready for frying. I've heated my oil over medium heat. What I do is that I drop a smaller one inside to make sure that it is ready. When it doesn't sink beneath the pot, I know it is ready for frying. I'm going to be carrying my donuts and dropping into the medium heat oil, and I'm going to make sure I don't overcrowd my pot. And then I'm going to pay attention and make sure I flip them over once the other side is golden brown. Remember, we are frying under medium heat. If your heat is too high, they might not be ready inside. We are going to continue frying until we have fried everything. If you are with someone, the person can be shaping the remaining donuts while you concentrate on the frying. One thing with this frying stuff is that immediately you deviate your attention from there, that's when they start getting burnt. But while you are there monitoring everything, they take their time to cook. But just 1 second of deviating your attention from them, that's when they get burnt. So always pay attention during frying. And this is our homemade donut, guys. You can dip them into sugar, or you just sprinkle sugar on them like I'm doing. Just that I don't like too much sugar on donuts. If you are a fan of sugar, you can just dip them directly into sugar. They are soft, they are fluffy, and they taste amazing. This is perfect for your homemade snacks. This is perfect for breakfast, and you can also produce and sell. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe for more easy homemade production and business ideas. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.